Hi everybody out there in the world, hope you're doing fine. I'm going to do like a whistle stop look through my comic book related figures and toy collection. People can look at it, enjoy it, or take the piss, I really don't care. A man's got to have his indulgences and his passions. This is mine. Could be worse, I could be a Star Wars fan. Don't need to say any more than that. Just to clear up before we start as well, I do have another half, do live with said half, we do have a family, so I'm not sort of one of those. Okay, so here we go, let's have a look. Okay, cabinet number one. This is the Marvel movie figurine collection. Basically each one's sort of designed to look like its movie rendition. As you can see there, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner. Each one's supposed to look like their version of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Black Panther, Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, War Machine, etc. There's Hulk at the back. We've also got Iron Man in the Hulkbuster outfit from Age of Ultron. Moving down a level, if my knees will allow, there's Thanos. Soon to be seen next year in Infinity War, the uber villain of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There we've got the Guardians of the Galaxy. There's Star-Lord, Drax, Groot, them two, Gamora and Nebula. Then we've got S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, Coulson, Maria Hill, Nick Fury. From Asgard there's Odin, Sir Tony Hopkins himself, Lady Sif and Heimdall, aka Luther. And then down here, various villains. There's Loki, Winter Soldier, Ultron, Red Skull, Yellow Jacket, Malekith, a Chitauri Warrior, and Ben Kingsley's superb version of the Pretend Mandarin. It's an ongoing collection, this, probably about halfway through it at the minute. When it's done, the entire cabinet will obviously be full. It'll be quite a nice thing to look at, with the films being as enormous as they are. It'll be a nice piece to look at in the coming years. Okay, next one, another cabinet completely full, and this is a complete collection. It took me about 5 years, I would say, to do this. This is when I was single. This is the DC Comics superhero collection. There's about 200 pieces in here. The complete set of about 140 characters, plus a subset of about another 20, which was based on the Green Lantern Blackest Night, Brightest Day storyline. There was also about another 15 to 20 specials that used to be released periodically, which were basically, you see at the back there, they're like taller than the normal figures, Grodd, Anti-Monitor, Man-Bat, etc. They were at a premium price, but nice, bigger figures. It's a fantastic collection, really. It's a who's who of the DC universe, really. We've got some big hitters at the front there, obviously Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Aquaman, etc. Villains here, Doomsday, Joker, Penguin, Darkseid, Deathstroke, Ra's al Ghul, Catwoman, Bane, Two-Face. There's everything here, every character from A to Z, really. Some really obscure characters, some big hitters as well. It's basically just everybody, who's who. A lot of characters I hadn't even heard of until that particular one dropped through the letterbox. But it's a nice set, you can see there. Various ones, there's Jay Garrick, Cyborg, Hawkgirl. Moving on, there's the Atom himself, Ray Palmer. Shout out to my mate Paul, that's his favourite. Ralph Dibny, the elongated man. And so on and so forth. As you can see, there's quite a lot to pick from. A lot of these have become more famous since the sort of Arrow and Flash TV shows have really caught on, and a lot more will become sort of wider known when the DC film universe expands over the next few years, as it should. More characters at the bottom there. See there, Roy Harper. There's Hawkman there, Jonah Hex at the back. Interestingly enough, just behind that is a genuine 1960s Batman and Robin tin lunchbox. Had that since I was a little boy. I think my mum picked it up at some, I don't know, flea market or something like that, and I've had that for a long time.
It's over 50 years old, I believe, so it should be worth quite a bit in years to come, although it is quite battered. I didn't look after it when I was a young boy. Next to that is a random Michael Keaton Batman unmasked figure. I don't know if you can make that out in this light, but he's there. And then just next to it is a really good set based on the Dark Knight Returns classic 80s Frank Miller storyline. Nice 4-figure box set there. This was to celebrate either the 25th or 30th anniversary, probably 25th I think, thinking about it, at the time anyway. As you can see there, there's the Joker, there's Batman, Superman, and then Carrie Kelly's version of Robin. Probably my all-time favourite graphic novel there, so it was a nice box set to have. Quite pleased with that. Picked that up on a shopping trip to Preston, lovely stuff. Up here, another fantastic box set based on the Alex Ross Justice storyline. Fantastic artist, probably my favourite comic book artist, and this was the Justice League based on his artistic renditions. Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, Flash, Aquaman, the classic members really. Really lovely box set. Below that is basically 3 sort of special edition figures from the New 52 DC run, which is what my collection mostly consists of. We'll get to that in a minute. These 3 are like special editions, higher, bigger value, and much bigger physical size figures than the regular sets. That's Lex Luthor in his battle suit. To his right there is Swamp Thing, seen in Justice League Dark. Fantastic set, that, really nice. And then in the middle was the one it took me a long time to get hold of, the uber villain of the DC Universe, Darkseid. Fantastic figure that. It really took me a long time to try and track one down on eBay that was not being sold for an extortionate price, so managed to get that at a really reasonable price. Very, very happy with that indeed. Okay, moving on then, speaking of New 52, sort of to the main shelf, or shelves should I say. You can see there I've basically got practically all of the New 52 DC line. 1 or 2 I still haven't got, just waiting to find them at the right price rather than pay full retail for them. I'll talk you through them in a minute. Also, we have the DC Comics Multiverse line as well, which is a line I'm really starting to get into now. Basically, they release these when it's like a film tie-in or a TV series tie-in, or basically also to look on classic comic book renditions as well. As you can see there, there's Hawkman, as seen in Legends of Tomorrow. That's Ben Affleck's Batman from Batman v Superman. That is the same film, Batman the Nightmare Batman, which is when he has his vision of an apocalyptic future, wearing his brown trench coat, lovely stuff. There's Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor. There's the same man, but as he's seen at the end of the film, with his head shaved, in prison uniform. And then these 2 on the right are from the Dark Knight Returns actually. That's Batman in his armour, seen at the end of the book when, spoiler alert, he takes on Superman. And then that's the mutant gang leader, which is the baddies of the piece, the gang that's taken over Gotham, and him and Batman have a sort of epic throwdown towards the end of the book for Batman to reassert his dominance over Gotham City. Fantastic character. And then also on the multiverse line, just at the top here, we've got from the Suicide Squad film, right at the top there's Joker, Harley Quinn, Will Smith's Deadshot, who I liked in the film, although a lot of people didn't. Captain Boomerang, Katana, and again Ben Affleck's Batman from Suicide Squad. Complete there with mouth breathing apparatus for diving into the river as he does during the film to apprehend Harley Quinn. Then the New 52 range, all shown here really. Pretty much the whole range, as I said. There's a couple I haven't got, but we'll get them eventually. There we've got Superboy, Connor Kent Superboy, Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn and Deadshot from the Suicide Squad, Red Hood and Starfire from Red Hood and the Outlaws up there. I've also got the 3rd member of that team, Roy Harper, but we'll get down to him because he's at the bottom. Supergirl, Orion, son of Darkseid, Red Robin there, Tim Drake, the Simon Baz Green Lantern, which was created during the New 52, like a Lebanese character, very good character actually, still quite popular now in the Rebirth run. Pandora, who was a mainstay of the New 52, although, again, spoiler alert, she got killed off right at the start of the rebirth, sort of rebirth, if you want to call it that. Uber character, though, in the New 52. Then we got some of the Crime Syndicate from the Forever Evil story, and that's Ultraman, sort of a reverse evil version of Superman, if you will. Johnny Quick, which is like a evil version of the Flash, with a little Atomica next to him in the box there, who is the evil Atom. Deathstorm, enough said, that's the evil Firestorm. And then below here, various villains. Got Captain Cold, Black Adam, Shazam's nemesis, Bizarro, Joker, of course, Poison Ivy, Deathstroke, Black Manta, and a parademon there, one of Darkseid's army, who were glimpsed in the Batman v Superman film, but will be seen at length in the Justice League film. They're all over the trailer. Looks fantastic. Second shelf down, there's another Harley Quinn, not from the Suicide Squad, but from her actual title. Here, two more Crime Syndicate members. There's Owlman, which is the evil Batman, if you will. Superwoman, which is Wonder Woman's evil version. Who else have we got here? John Constantine, Batgirl, Superman, Nightwing, Dick Grayson there, Stargirl, Batman, of course, The Flash, The Martian Manhunter, Shazam, Green Arrow, Oliver Queen, who incidentally my son was named after Oliver Queen. He's called Oliver, not Queen. That's Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, Wonder Woman, John Stewart Green Lantern, Hawkman, Aquaman, and Cyborg, all to be seen, those two in the Justice League film that's coming out. There's Powering, which is the evil version of Green Lantern. Kid Flash, Wally West from the Teen Titans, not to be confused with the small screen version. This is the classic comic book version. Another version of the Joker there, that's based on the Snyder Capullo Death of the Family run, where he's had his face removed and then sort of stitched back on. Very gruesome version of the Joker, that, but fantastic. And then on the bottom shelf we've got, as I said, we had the third member of the Red Hood and the Outlaws group, Arsenal, aka Roy Harper, former Red Arrow, Speedy, whatever you want to call him. And then here we have the full Earth 2 range from the New 52. We've got the Flash, Hawkgirl, Earth 2 Superman, Earth 2 Batman. That's the Thomas Wayne version of Batman, not Bruce Wayne, Thomas Wayne. Wonder Woman, Earth 2 Green Lantern, and the Earth 2 Bruce Wayne Batman. I can't recommend the Earth 2 run of the New 52 enough. It's absolutely fantastic piece of storytelling. Really recommend it. What I'll do in future, maybe if I do one of these again, I'll sort of talk through some of my favourite books, some classic storylines, maybe look at some of the new stuff that's coming out and talk through that. DC at the moment is very exciting. The Rebirth run is absolutely amazing. It's really sort of reinvigorated it, bringing the Watchmen characters into the day's mainstream continuity. Really good. Can't recommend it enough. Okay, well I hope you enjoyed that, and till next time, goodbye.